reporter covering a shooting in Orlando, Florida, is then shot and killed. What do we know about this shocking turn of events?
And we continue our team coverage of what could turn out to be the biggest storm of the season. Your news starts now.
Your stories, our community. This is Local 5 News. With Tom Zaleski, Michelle McCormack, and Chief Meteorologist Luke Saffey.
Day into night, and the story is the same. Snow. This time-lapse view of Manitowoc gives you a sense of the duration of this storm, and we are not done yet. Are you ready for the long haul? Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Michelle McCormack.
And I'm Tom Zaleski. Okay, let's get right to it. The talk of the town is this winter weather rolling through.
Luke Sampy is here with the very latest. Luke.
Michelle, Tom, everyone joining us. Now, this is a winter storm. It is nasty out there, at times near blizzard conditions. And we have snow now tallying up. We're getting reports anywhere between 6 to as much as 11 inches down in southern portions of the area in Sheboygan and into Fond du Lac County. 27 degrees in Manitowoc. You can see there the roads are snow covered. It is just really, really tough to be out and about on the roadways if you don't have to travel for even into tomorrow morning. Certainly take that advantage not to, because we still have snow to get through, and it's not really going to improve until we get to probably midday tomorrow. So here's a look at the radar network. Still some steady and heavy snowfall across much of our neck of the woods, although it's beginning to break up. And where you see it's a little bit more scattered, that's actually turning into some sleet and a sleet snow mix. So that's going to be coming in here later on tonight. We do continue the winter storm warning for all of our coverage area until 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. On top of what we've already picked up, another 4 to as much as 8 inches of snow. Some of those higher totals probably more so up north of Green Bay and not quite as much down south. So between now and tomorrow, at least midday, still some heavy snow and sleet during this period. Wind gusts up to 40 and even topping 40 sometimes, creating near blizzard conditions. In this round, we're still eyeing up about 6 to 10 inches total, and the event total, the storm total, 8 to 14, and that average number coming in probably right around 10 to 12 inches by the time this is all wrapped up. When we can get the snow and wind out of here and some sunshine back in the area's most accurate forecast in just a few minutes.
We thank you, Luke. And Local 5's Paul Stino was on the roads tonight talking with law enforcement and drivers.
He joins us now live from Little Chute. Paul?
Hi, Tom and Michelle. Yeah, one of the big issues in terms of road conditions is the wind right now and the drifting snow. You can kind of see what's happening on the roads if you look at our parking lot right now here at WFRV. Right under me, you can see that there is bare pavement, but if you walk just a few feet away, you can see how much snow is drifting right here. The same stuff is happening on the roads, and that is why law enforcement is saying that if you don't have to go out, stay home.
The beginning of a long, snowy night.
Pace yourself, make sure you're eating stuff. You want to make sure that you're conscious. You don't want to be falling asleep. Caffeine helps.
Jake Gurdon is a plow driver for a company called Eric's Winter Services. He's on hour 2 of what's going to be an all-nighter.
Road's pretty slick. If you got four-wheel, I'd recommend using it.
Whether you are on the interstate or on the residential roads, that assessment has held true. Law enforcement officers recommending you stay home unless you absolutely have to drive. And if you do drive, to be prepared.
Make sure that battery is charged up, that all of the fluids and everything are working in it. When you get out on the roadway, make sure your lights are on, make sure you're taking your time, slowing down.
On the interstate, several vehicles stuck in the snow. Plow drivers doing their best to clear things as quickly as possible. Outagamie County officials issuing a tow ban on highways 41 and 441 Wednesday morning.
As the day has progressed, I can confidently say that the roads have diminished.
Mark Hazley with the Wisconsin State Patrol echoing the message that you should not go out on the roads unless you absolutely have to, especially as darkness falls.
Driving at night with diminished visibility is a very difficult task. Again, if you don't have to travel, please don't travel. Stay warm at home.
Leaving the snowstorm driving for the ones clearing the snow.
You're kind of the unsung hero of the snowstorm.
One could say such a thing.
All right, Paul, thank you. And a handful of cities in northeast Wisconsin have issued snow emergencies. That means that cars are not supposed to be parking on city streets within city limits. Appleton, Manitowoc, and Howard have theirs in effect until Friday. Nina's snow emergency goes into effect until Sunday. Now, you see at the bottom of your screen, you see all the cancellations and the closings. And if you have an event planned for tomorrow, you might want to call and check, see if it's still on. And remember to check the weather forecast and get the latest information on snowstorms on our weather app, available for free in the App Store and on Google Play.
The post office does not have the option of taking a snow day. Local 5's Bryce Oselin joined Green Bay mail carrier Jack Mannion, who's been on the job for 2 decades. The culprit is the ice that's creeping underneath the snow. Sometimes Jack wears cleats so he can stay upright. He really appreciates it when homeowners shovel a path for him. And when it comes to fighting the cold,
my left hand that's holding mail is gloved up, and it's awfully hard to have a gloved hand over here. But we have hand warmers, pockets, keeping warm with warm liquids, and also staying hydrated even when it is in minus sub-zero temperatures.
Jack says he understands that folks have to wait until the storm passes to clear the sidewalk and stairs. He says despite the bad weather, the connections he makes with customers makes it all worth it.
Brand new at 10 o'clock tonight. 3 people are dead, including a news journalist and a child, after a shooting in Central Florida. A Spectrum News 13 journalist, a 9-year-old girl, and a woman in her 20s all were shot and killed after multiple shootings in Pine Hills. The woman was shot earlier in the day. A news crew was parked outside the house where that shooting happened. Police claim the 19-year-old Keith Moses approached the news crew and shot 2 people, killing the reporter, injured a crew member. He then entered a home and shot and killed the child and injured her mother.
No one in our community, not a mother, not a 9-year-old, and certainly not news professionals, should become the victim of gun violence.
And police say at this time they don't have a motive for these 3 shootings. Spectrum released a statement that says, quote, "We are deeply saddened by the loss of our colleague and the other lives senselessly taken today." A 52-year-old man suffered life-threatening injuries after being stabbed at the Islamic Society of Wisconsin over on Velp Avenue in Green Bay this evening. A 22-year-old Green Bay man was arrested after police said this was not a random incident. It's reported the 2 men knew each other. An investigation is underway. Well, the Green Bay Packers have once again shown how they make an impact on the community.
The snow would not stop them from hosting hundreds of middle school students at Lambeau today. We'll tell you why.
And the snow is here, and it's going to be a familiar scene for the next day or so. Luke Sampe with your forecast right after this.
You're watching Local 5 News with Tom Zalaski and Michelle McCormack.
And hopefully we shouldn't have any problems. Did he get all that? Because I really have to change the battery now. I don't want him to.
Okay, you heard what she said, right?
So I got to turn the CPU off to change the battery.
Yeah, okay.
And now from the area's certified most accurate forecast 10 years in a row, Chief Meteorologist Luke Saffey.
We are in the middle of an intense winter storm and near blizzard conditions at times. Here's the Storm Team 5 Skyview Network looking into Green Bay. Reduced visibility, sometimes near zero visibility if you have to be out on the roadways. 23 degrees. That east wind, incredibly strong tonight. We had a wind gust pushing 50 miles per hour this evening. 21 degrees in Appleton, College Avenue, for the most part, pretty quiet. And then in Oshkosh, it's 25 degrees in Oshkosh, and we've got snow. And I want to show you these visibilities. Now, some good news in Fond du Lac. Fond du Lac, Sheboygan, Green Lake, and Marquette counties, you have been hit the hardest so far with this storm. Visibility back up to 7 miles in Fond du Lac. You're getting a little bit of a break. Not so much yet there in Sheboygan. Really low visibility here in Green Bay with blowing and drifting. Iron Mountain, Michigan as well. It is just going to be tough to be out and about. You can see Sturgeon Bay at a half-mile visibility. Report down in Sheboygan from one of our viewers. 11 inches of snow. Fond du Lac 9, Kohler 9, Ripon 9. Officially here in Green Bay at the 9 o'clock hour. Just underneath 7 inches. I'd imagine we're pretty close to 7 inches right now at this time. So generally between 7 to 10 inches of snow has fallen already. And we're not done, although the totals up to the north aren't quite as impressive as what we've had down south. You can see how this precipitation is beginning to take more of a scattered look. This is a classic indication we're getting some dry air wrapped into the system and likely changing over some of this precipitation from all-out snow to a mixture of sleet and snow. So that is what we're going to have move in here later on tonight. It won't be quite as widespread and uniform. But we're still going to have periods of some pretty heavy precipitation tonight. So at this hour, the entire state of Wisconsin is underneath some sort of a warning, either a blizzard warning up in northwest Wisconsin in the red, the darker shade of purple down south. That's an ice storm warning. That does not happen often in this state. In fact, I think the last one in the state was about 5 years ago. And we have a winter storm warning in effect for our neck of the woods everywhere until 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. It's not going to be snowing all the way up until 6. I think we get a break around probably 11 o'clock or noon tomorrow, and everything pushing off to the east. Additional snow through tomorrow midday, 4 to as much as 8 inches. Those higher totals will be to the north of Green Bay, and then not quite as much from Manitowoc over to Oshkosh and points south. You've had enough already. So we are in the thick of it at this time. These wind gusts will be 35 to 40 miles an hour here for tonight, causing blowing and drifting, near blizzard conditions all the way straight through tomorrow morning's commute. 6 to 10 inches here in this round two, still looking pretty good for a total in the second batch. But the overall storm between this morning's snow and what we're dealing with now, anywhere between 8 to 14 inches of snow. Peak wind gusts this evening, 49 miles per hour here in Green Bay. We've had wind gusts at times up and over 40 to 45, and we'll continue on as we head into tonight with the really strong east wind. For a time, even a southeast wind along the lakeshore. So primarily the north-south roads will be the really problem areas for the blowing and drifting. And then for tomorrow, the wind will eventually ease back once we get this storm to push east of us in the afternoon and into the evening hours. The storm system, it's actually a two-parter. The main batch here is passing just down to our south, and there's another piece of energy back to the west in the plains, and that is still to come, and that'll be here for tomorrow morning. So tonight, we continue on with the precipitation, mainly in the form of snow, maybe a little sleet mixture in there. There's tomorrow morning, the last push, the last oomph, if you will, of snow. Finally, by around lunchtime, things improve greatly in terms of the snow falling. So for tonight, snow and wind, sleet mixes in south, gusty winds. And then for tomorrow, that sleet mix and snow mix, I should say, will eventually taper. The winds ease. Here's your 7-day planner. 19 on Friday. Just a weak system coming in Friday night for some snow showers. The weekend looking nice. And then a messy mix again by Monday. You can always find our forecast updates on our website, mobile device friendly, wearegreenbay.com.
So let's just get through these next, 12, 14 hours, and yeah, we're kind of okay.
I think we're kind of like at halftime.
Yeah,
okay.
Right now.
We're at halftime right now.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Luke. Okay, we're going to check back in with Local 5's Paul Stino.
He's been traveling all over today and is live now in Little Chute. Paul?
Hi, Tom and Michelle. Yeah, it continues to be nasty out here in the Fox Valley. The snow is falling extremely hard. It is very, very windy. The snow is blowing all over the place. As far as accumulation, it is hard to kind of gauge that at this point because of all the snow that is drifting all over the place. You can see in our parking lot kind of how much drifting we have here and how deep this is right here. The message from law enforcement as we finish up our night here continues to be to stay off the roads unless you absolutely have to drive. And if you do have to drive, to make sure that you're going slowly along a lot of following distance and to be prepared in terms of having extra warm clothes. For now, though, live from Little Chute, Paul Steno, Local 5 News.
Thank you, Paul. And despite the snow today, the Packers set out to empower hundreds of middle school students. We'll show you how next.
Mic check, Matt. Mic check, 1, 2, Matt. Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2, Matt. Mic check.
Now for a Positively Wisconsin story, the Green Bay Packers hosted 300 middle school students at Lambeau Field today.
Their mission to empower these young people to go after their dreams. The event featured formal speeches and then smaller breakout sessions for some honest back and forth about building character, taking care of yourself, and being a leader in your community.
We found that over the years, really this middle school age is where they're kind of in that in-between, but they have what they want to do and they have the knowledge and they can really start figuring out for themselves where they want to be in the future.
It took a lot of coordinating with the bad weather, but 14 different schools from Northeast Wisconsin made sure their students made it to the event. The final numbers are in for the Packers Give Big Green Bay online fundraiser. $2.4 million came in from more than 3,800 donors, all benefiting 45 nonprofits who are making a difference here in Northeast Wisconsin.
Okay, sports time now. Matt Reynolds joins us. Hey, Matt.
Certainly no offseason for the Packers making a difference. And for the Green Bay Phoenix women, the stakes don't get any bigger than this. The Phoenix basketball team in position to capture its first conference title in 5 years. We'll have a preview of tomorrow's game coming up next. But first tonight, a pivotal game at the Kohl Center for the Badger men. Could Wisconsin keep its NCAA tourney dreams alive with a big home win? Find out after the break.
And here's a look at tonight's winning lottery numbers.
And now Local 5 Sports with Matt Reynolds.
In an unpredictable sport like college basketball, February and March victories can define a season. Just look at the 2019-20 campaign for the Badgers. Cast aside and counted out midseason, only to reel off 8 straight wins to capture the Big Ten title. So we know Greg Gard's club is capable of that type of run, and with the Badgers coming into tonight's game against Iowa squarely on the NCAA tournament bubble, it's the perfect time for a win streak. Good crowd despite the weather for a big-time Badger home game. Let's pick it up late in the first half. Seldom used reserve Marcus Ilver hits the fadeaway at the shot clock buzzer to give Wisconsin its first lead. Tight ball game, second half. Tyler Wall gets it underneath after some nice ball movement. Layup good, a technical on the Iowa defender for flopping. Gotta love it. That's when the Badgers would find their stroke from the outside. First, Connor Esijan breaks Brad Davison's freshman three-point record. Then Max Klesmet gets in on the party to extend this lead. He's pumped up. And you can't leave Chucky Hepburn that wide open off the inbound. 3 triples in 4 possessions for the Badgers to extend the lead. And on a woeful shooting night for the Hawkeyes, the Badgers could put this one to bed early. Carter Gilmore with the finish. Wisconsin gets a huge home win over Iowa, 64-52. Well, the Bucks officially announced the signing of a veteran center today, and this one is turning heads around the league. Myers Leonard inked a 10-day contract with Milwaukee after being out of the league for nearly 2 years. The 7-foot center was banned from the Miami Heat and subsequently traded because he uttered an anti-Semitic slur on a Twitch video game stream in March of 2021. Leonard immediately apologized after the incident, and the NBA says he has since met with Jewish leaders and participated in community programs to educate himself. On the court, the 30-year-old is seen as some insurance for Giannis Antetokounmpo as he recovers from a wrist injury. While the winter storm wiped most things off the calendar for tonight and tomorrow, Cleveland State's travel party rolled into town earlier this evening, which means a huge Horizon League doubleheader remains on the schedule for Thursday. The men take on a strong Vikings team tomorrow at 8, but the showcase event is on the women's side at 5:30. A battle for the Horizon League crown between Green Bay and CSU. And the fact that the Phoenix are even in this position is a testament to the team's resilience throughout the season. Burt Griffin explains.
Ever since starting the season 3-3, the Phoenix have been flying high, winning 20 out of their last 21 games.
We've been pretty resilient, all things considered. We've lost some players, we've shuffled things in and out, and I think that adversity has brought the crew pretty close together.
I think that we've just stayed together through it all, and I mean, we all get in the reps throughout the summer and throughout preseason, so it's just next man up. I know Coach always says you work while you wait, so I think just staying together and then next man up.
When Maddie Schreiber left the lineup over a month ago with a shoulder injury, nobody knew for sure who would pick up the scoring slack. But Kevin Borseth has seen firsthand just how scrappy this group is.
You don't really know what your team's going to look like until you see them throughout the course of the year. You see them when their back's to the wall. They're as tough a group as I've had coaching, and we don't do anything different with our players. Every year it's pretty much the same thing, but this crew has really seemed to be just really zeroed in, really focused.
The Green Bay women haven't been to the big dance in 5 years, and while this is just one game in the regular season, it's as big as any the program has played in recent history.
We haven't really been in the place to win a championship in a while, so this is a really big game, but also the goal is to win the Horizon League tournament at the end too and make it to the NCAAs. So yeah, this is a huge game and excited for it.
In Green Bay, Burt Griffin for Local 5 Sports.
All right, thanks, Burt. Quick note on the Packers before we wrap up. Allen Lazard, the wide receiver, is set to be an unrestricted free agent, but according to multiple reports today, the Packers are looking to lock him up before the start of free agency for a new contract.
That's a good start. All right, thank you, Matt. We are back with a final weather check. Stay with us.
And now this programming reminder for our Local 5 viewers. You can join us Friday to listen and learn more about how Northeast Wisconsin is marking Black History Month. It's our half-hour special report honoring Black history and sharing your stories this Friday at 6:30.
And Luke's happy now with a final check of our forecast.
A lot of kids with a snow day tomorrow. That's when we were younger. That was. Although when I was young, I had to sit and listen to WOMT radio in Manitowoc, wait for the announcer to say Two Rivers Public Schools or Francis Creek was shut down. You know, that was nowadays they get on their phone. They know before the parents even do. But yeah, the snow is coming down, and we're kind of in the we'll call it not so much halftime, but probably the third quarter of this event here, and you can see that we do have some heavier snows. Oshkosh up into southern Brown County, and then anywhere from really out in Wapaka County all the way up through the Door Peninsula. Winter storm warning continues until 6 o'clock tomorrow. An additional 4 to 8. Good luck measuring it. We have drifts that are going to be in excess of 2 feet. Near blizzard conditions at least until tomorrow morning. Things will improve, though, by the afternoon.
Thanks, Luke, and stay tuned for weather updates in studio with the Local 5 News team tomorrow morning, bright and early. Thank you so much for trusting Local 5 right now tonight at 10.
Colbert is next.